Hi, welcome back to Independent Thinking Executive Insights. I'm Amy Kroom, and I am here with D&H. Leslie Davis, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
We are so glad to see you. Welcome,
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.
So it's been a while since I've had the opportunity to talk to anyone from D&H. Probably a couple months since our last primetime show. So tell me, how have things been going? What's new? What's going on?
Yeah, so things are great at D&H. Things are good. We're cautiously optimistic about the future.
Yeah.
I think all of us, to be honest, we're dealing with an economy that's a little bit uncertain.
Yeah.
So, the last 12 months have not been an easy one, but I think we are optimistic about the back half of this year. Consumers are still purchasing networking products and collaboration products, working from home. I think it's still important that we bring those opportunities and those technologies to the consumers. They continue to be flexible and work from home. So continuing to see consumers invest in categories that allow them to connect with others is really where we're focused on, and trying to find those opportunities to bring, particularly to the independent retailer, to be successful.
Yeah, wonderful. So you did mention the economy. The economy is uncertain. It's been uncertain. It's unfortunately, I think, going to be uncertain for a little while longer. So tell us a little bit more specifically about what D&H is doing to support retailers as they plan and prepare for what might be coming, and how they can help support their customers plan and prepare.
Yeah, definitely. So obviously planning and preparing is key. Supply chain continues to get better. It's improving, but all the channels are being a bit cautious about what they're pulling into their barn.
Yeah.
The key is really going to be forecasting, planning, projecting as closely as possible. We utilize our people, our sales force, our sales team to work with those independent retailers to plan ahead and to really try to get the projections and the forecast into the supply chain, so that we're going in with full expectations of sell-through and not putting ourselves or our retail partners at risk of being overloaded. So there's a lot of planning and collaboration involved in that.
Yeah. And you all have a relatively new warehouse that you've opened that I'm sure is also helping with the supply chain issues, correct?
Absolutely. Part of our Build for Growth plan has been our DC footprint. So we opened a brand new DC right about a year ago in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Almost doubled our footprint space. So it's about 750,000 square foot, fully automated, unbelievable, beautiful center. We've got all kinds of accolades on it. So we've rolled out the red carpet a number of times for partners with vendors and customers, and it's quite an impressive facility. So it truly allows us to continue to build for that growth pattern and continue to deliver on at the highest level.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So we are here in Dallas, and one of the things that we've been talking about here at Primetime is customer obsession, and what retailers can do to surprise and delight their customers and really put them at the forefront of their operations. So what is D&H doing to surprise and delight retailers and to help them as they try and surprise and delight their customers? What's the secret sauce?
Well, our people.
Yeah.
I think that, one of the things that we've always prided ourselves on is our people. We're a 105-year-old company. We wouldn't be here without the determination and the generations of our co-owners really putting their feet to the pavement and grinding it out. It's a focus, and it's an investment that we have, and we've got a very tenured outside sales team, and we've got an inside sales team in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, that are all dedicated there to really focus on the business and bring those opportunities. So from a delight standpoint, I think our people delight every day, all day, with their consultative selling approach and their collaboration with the customers.
Yeah. So over the last 3 years, we really saw an increased focus on the home and a more home-centric lifestyle. As people start to kind of open up and travel more, do you think that home-centric focus is going to continue, and what does it mean for retailers?
Sure. I think I don't think it's any surprise to anybody that work from home is here to stay, at least in some capacity, for the foreseeable future, right? So we'll continue to build and expand on the portfolio of products that surround that, particularly in networking collaboration. Anything that we can bring to the consumer and through our retail partners, anything that we can bring the consumer to help them connect, whether it's through school or work or with family, that's really going to continue to be a focus. We're seeing consumers upgrade. They invested in their equipment at home. They're upgrading their equipment at home. I think we anticipate that to continue so that they can work flawlessly and, be very productive at home just as much as they could be in the office.
Yeah. And I think another takeaway too has been the increase and the sustainability of e-commerce and online shopping. I know that D&H is, of course, one of our partners on the exchange portal for members. So tell us a little bit more about kind of the e-commerce philosophy and how D&H helps members in that e-commerce space.
Yeah. So breadth of product, right? So D&H, from IT products to consumer electronics to home goods, kitchen electrics, and things of that nature. Our diversification, our broad product growth truly helps build out a very wide portfolio and assortment of products for our consumer, for our retail partners.
Yeah.
The consumer, there's only so much space you've got in a brick and mortar or retail store.
Right.
Offering an extended assortment outside on their website. We are best in class when it comes to direct fulfillment, direct to consumer.
Yeah.
So a direct to consumer model, with the footprint of our 4 DCs across the US, we hit that consumer, in that 2-day span when they're expecting their package.
Right.
So being able to deliver, a wide variety of products and categories and tier 1 vendor partners and, and things like that, I think that plays a big role, obviously, in the e-commerce world.
Okay.
That's truly, I would say, in the consumer world, our bread and butter.
Right. Yeah. Fantastic. Well, as we wrap up, what can a retailer do to better engage with D&H in the coming year?
Sales team, reach out to our salespeople. They're there to serve. They're there dedicated to the business. D&H.com has a wealth of information and educational tools. We've got technology trends, the latest things going, out on our website. And, continue to stay close to, the sales team. Exchange, you mentioned Exchange. We've got a lot of tools out there on Exchange too that will actually bring them right into the D&H.com website.
Perfect.
Yep. So I think, staying engaged and continuing to collaborate and talk about business and set expectations and be open, to change and, rolling with the punches. I think that's the key, right? So.
Wonderful. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
Leslie Davis, thank you so much for joining me today.
My pleasure.
Of course.
Thank
you for joining us here on Executive Insights. We will be back very soon with lots more great content.